Down to here, goal seek. So goal seek is a very strange one really, because it's included by the exam. You'll never use it in real life. It's a total load of trash. So here we got this loan here. We got it being repaid over 118 months, an interest rate of 10%. What's the payment per month? Well, the payment per month is that, to get it down to paid off over 180 months. Okay, so we're going to see what we've got an option here where what would the interest rate have to be if we only wanted to pay £900 a month? So we can go into this what if analysis, and this is where goal seek sort of sits here. So when it's in what if in data, goal seek, and we can set the cell here. So we can set the cell here, that 900 there. Oh, sorry, set the cell. Sorry, go back into here. What if? We'll seek. Set the cell D2 to 900 by changing this interest rate cell in here. Let's press enter. Okay. And goal seek will try and sort of iterate itself around to see if it can get the answer, and you can see it fails miserably, which is of course what it would do in real life. So in real life, it's going to fail absolutely miserably. You'll never use it. The examiner will set the most noddy answer going. Ridiculously simple equation. You'd be there going, what are you on about? It's just dead easy. Why would you even bother doing goal seek? But you've got to put a little print screen in, because that's why he puts print screen as well within the exam, so you can sort of print screen that you've used goal seek and in here, prove that you did it. It's a total lot of rubbish. Can't believe that actually some ifs is missing from the syllabus to make room for this trash. So let's just show exactly how simple this would be done in real life. Okay, well that's 9%. 8%, 7%. Okay, so we're under here, quite close. 7.2. Okay, no, 7.1. Okay, all right, okay, 7.02. Okay, 7.021. Right, okay. There you go. That's how you would do it in real life, really, and not a trash goal seek rubbish. But you've got to do it for the exam. So you'll do it for the exam, laugh at the nonsense that the examiner sat down and then walk away and never use it again. Right, okay. Forecast. I'm going to switch this one down to here, control, put the equations on. So I've got some known y's here, which is going to be known y's here and known x. So I've got two sets of variables that are dependent upon one another. It could be a supply and demand curve, let's say in economics. Forecast is sort of saying, right, forecast 30. So I want to know what the 30. What would y have to be for x to be 30? So for forecast 30, the range of y, the range of x. Right, what's if I have 30 x's, so 30 whatever's in this right hand side, what will y probably be? So if I switch that back. 10.6. So 10.6 y's will create 30x. If I want to go the other way around, what would 30 y's, relate to? Well, was 30 of, so 30 x's be, what would x be? That range there, if y was 30, so that range was 30, and so it's going to be 52.6. Okay, so that's forecast. Some reasonable uses there really for that, but you won't tend to really use it that much in real life. So that's statistical technique. Goal seek, absolutely rubbish. Excel just doesn't have the power to be able to achieve it. It's a bit like lookups without adding on the false. It just can't. You can't do it. It promises a lot, can't do it. Right, removal of duplicates. Okay, so we're going to try and find if we how many we should only have John. So John Smith says he was only ever off once. So let's see if he's in twice, shall we? If B7 is equal to that one, and then we'll put the little dollar signs in, so when we drag this down, it won't move. Put 1, otherwise 0. Like that. There. Okay, so he's there. John Smith's there. And he's also down there as well, so we can find out where the duplicate's hiding, really. And so that's a little equation just to sort of highlight where it is. A bit of a logic test. I use the drag down. You could have like a page of this kind of stuff, and you're trying to find it in there. So I got the drag down, and I use the little dollar signs to make sure that it didn't move. I'll show you if I leave the dollar signs, take the dollar signs out. See how it went E to E9 and E8, E9, E10, E11. There, so that little dollar sign needs to be in. Just as a shortcut as well, F4 will, if I go to, and I'm in here, and I see jig around with F4, you'll see how the dollar signs change around. So, yeah, drag that down. Okay, that's the second one. John Smith's shouldn't be there. So that's the removal of that one. Right, now what I've done in here is I'm going to do subtotaling a range. So I've got the name here and the sick days, and I've sorted them so that they all run together now. So it's not like this general mixed up version in here. This now has been sorted. So what I did is I took how I used the sort function, and I got my sort. I've got them now sorted together. Subtotal is in data. Subtotal here, like that, and we're deciding what we're going to do. I'm not going to subtotal the name because there can't be any totals on that one, but I can subtotal the sick days column. We can decide whatever column there. If it was just 3 or 4 different columns, tick the one that you're going to have the subtotal on. Press the enter, and what we can see now, and right, there we go. So I've got John Smith's total is 16 from there, and we've got this grand total here, so we can use subtotals. In real life, can be used. The problem is when you start to like add in, you have to almost like redo it and ungroup it and take out the subtotal. You have to like remove all the subtotals to redo it again if you put more data in. So there's other ways to do it, which are a bit more complicated, but more stand up more. So that is the end of formulas and functions. What we'll do then is we'll go into the last bit of the syllabus, but then I'll go through the most important functions as a summary, and also as well things that didn't make the cut that should have been in there. SUMIF was one of them, concatenate was another. Thanks for listening. See you later. Bye-bye.